Alright, so nouns. This will be the first video in our part of speech series, and we'll be discussing nouns. So really, what is a noun? A noun is kind of the part of speech that describes just about anything. And when you say anything, that can really be broken down into about 4 different, so you could say, subtopics. So we have a person, or animal, a place, a thing, or an idea. So I'm going to give an example of each one of these so you can have a good idea of what I'm trying to say. So when I say like a person or animal, I mean, like, let's draw this little stick figure here. So this is Bob. Bob is a noun. He's a person. So a place, that's Kansas. Kansas is also a noun because it's a place. Now you have a thing. Let's draw that apple. Now that's also a noun because it's a thing. An idea. The thing is about an idea is you can't always draw it, so let's just put democracy. Democracy is an idea. Honesty or success. So these are all nouns. And a noun could also be, there's different types of nouns, what I'll talk about next. There's different types of nouns. So there's about 5 different subtopics of nouns, or different types of nouns that you see the most. So we have our common nouns. And these are like the most generic nouns, such as like apple or orange. Then we have proper nouns, which are the very specific types of nouns. Like those are usually capitalized. So let's say Argentina. Argentina is a proper noun. It's specific. Then we have concrete nouns. And think concrete nouns, which these are the opposite of abstract nouns, which we'll talk about next. And concrete nouns are the type of nouns that you can see them, you can feel them, you can smell them. Overall, you can just sense them. So you can sense them. Then we have abstract nouns. Now, abstract nouns, so you really can't sense them. To just kind of they usually fall under the whole thing of ideas. So they're not real. I'll give an example. Let's put success. But they are real, but they're abstract. And then we have collective nouns. An example of a collective noun, this is usually like when you think of like a group, so a group or a team. And then after that, there's 2 more ways we can think of nouns. So we have counting nouns and non-counting nouns. So I'll get out the big eraser. So counting nouns are nouns that can be described by the singular or plural, or by it can be described them by numbers. So we have counting nouns. And you can tell if a noun is counting by, you can be kind of modified the be singular or plural. So something like a article, like a, an, the, and then they'll be singular or plural. So if you think of a word like apples, apple is a counting noun because it can be an apple or it can be apples. You can modify it so to just say that it is more than one. And then there's non-counting nouns that don't use this whole idea of modifying the actual word or noun to describe if it's singular or plural or not. And a great example of this is the word furniture. You don't say 3 furniture or furnitures, you just say furniture. Or I brought in the furniture, and that can be, say, 1 piece of furniture or multiple pieces of furniture.